Hi again. So in this video, I will try to summarize t-test for two independent samples. So the example was that we were dealing with, we were looking at the way of the state quarters and traditional quarters. Both of them are independent samples. And sometimes in independent samples, you will see that the sample sizes does not have to be equal also. But not necessarily unequal sample sizes will signal mostly the dependent sample, but it's not a good way to generalize it. So what we're going to do, this was the technology point that I was mentioning about. I think I overgeneralized it. So if you're running an independent t-test, it's better to use technology only, because otherwise it will be extremely time consuming. It's not worth that. Then there will be a risk, so there's no way you can check your answers by doing hand. I mean, you can, but you will be spending a lot of time on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to enter state grams as list 1, traditional quarters grams as list 2, which I've done it on my calculator, and you can do it after this video. And then you're going to go to stat, tests, and then you were going to choose two sample t-tests. That is number 3 in your TI-84 stat test options. I'm sorry, number 4. Make it number 4. Yep. When you choose that, now you got to make sure that this state weights are on list 1 and state traditionals one on list 2. And also need to make sure that what tests we were running. So we were running for mu1 greater than mu2. That is where the hypothesis, okay, that's further down here. We were running for state quarters greater than traditional quarters. So bring your cursor onto that. Now pool, we're always going to choose no. Hit that and then calculate. So now when you look at your results in TI-84, it is exactly the same on the hand one. So what are the hand ones? So you can get those figures by following the PowerPoint. But again, as noted here, I won't recommend that. You will be extremely losing time just for the sake of checking your answers. And then you can see your p-value here. You can see the degrees of freedom. It's different in this case because the sample sizes are not equal. So the p-value we're reading here is 0.01. P-value in our calculator we're reading is 0.008, which is here is 2 places after decimal, which is very close to what we get on our calculator p-value. Calculator 1 reads at 0.0086. So if you round up those two figures, you will get approximately 0.1 also, and test statistics are also the same. And then we can make the interpretation. So the purpose of this video, again, the way I strictly recommend for everyone to use technology is with independent samples for t-tests. You can go ahead and do the hand calculations, but look at the math that you're dealing with to be able to get this test statistic. In my personal opinion, it's not worth it, but you're free to use that. I have shown you the way. Directly do it with the TI-84, choosing two sample t-tests, which is number 4 under stat tests. Hope it was helpful.